Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be restoring this 1990 Happy Birthday Barbie. I bought her for my niece's birthday. I'm going to give it to her at her birthday party. But before we do that, we have got a lot of work to do. She's pretty grubby and the box is pretty ragged. But $10 is $10 and this doll's going to look like 25 when I'm done. Oh my God, I love this doll. I think she's super iconic and I know that my little niece is going to absolutely fall in love. She is going to be beside herself. This will be the Barbie she remembers for years and years and years. I plan on being that special extra aunt, so let's go ahead and get this all unboxed, as much as unboxed as we possibly can, fix the box, wash the doll, and redo the dress. First things first, we're going to get her out of this box and out of these clothes and right into a hot, steamy bath. So here she is right out of the box, and I'm honestly really glad that I decided to go in and restore her before giving her to my niece, because I would have been terribly embarrassed if I had. She's got bugs on her, like dead bugs, and her face needs some help, and her hair is really just, I don't know, it's just kind of stuck in there. I don't blame her. She's 35 years old. Go figure. But anyway, yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some work on her. I'm going to fix the elastics on her sleeves. I'll show you how to do that. And yeah, we're going to have so much fun fixing her up. Something they did in the 80s and I guess the early 90s, I thought by now they would have been done with this, was a subscription to the Barbie magazine. What they also did back then, which was genius, and they should still do it now, is give you some sort of magazine, poster, brochure, flyer of all the Barbie items. Now we're going to watch Barbie, and if you would like to know all the products I am using to do that, I suggest you look at my vintage bubble cut Barbie restoration video, as I give a very in detail look into all the products that I use and how I use them and why I use them. Now I want y'all to look at that brown water that's coming off that Barbie. Now that is either the Barbie or my fake tan. I can't tell you which. Now we're going right to the salon and we will do her hair. I'm going to start curling her hair now. I made perm papers out of a paper towel. I'm going to start to curl under. I don't want to curl up. I want to curl under. That way it has the perfect 90s blowout. I'm going to do that to each strand of hair and then boom. Oh, look at me. Oh, so fast. Oh, I'm just built different. Okay, so now I'm going to pour some very hot water on her. She has a fiber called Kanekalon, so it is a nice and fine fiber. You can find it in wigs. It responds to heat very, very, very quickly. You do not need to use boiling water. You can use hot water, at least like a tinge below boiling, and that's what I'm using on her. I'm going to make sure not to really do much to the bangs because they're perfect and they're blown out all perfect. But after I do this, I'm going to put some diluted hair gel on her, and that will keep the curls in place. I'm going to go in right now and cut out a nice little rectangle, and with that rectangle we are going to make a petticoat for her gown, because with voluminous hair she needs a voluminous skirt, baby. She's got to look like a drag queen for sure. Now come on, now we're going to be gathering up that top right there. Now it's time to gather that top We just can't expect the elastic to do all the work, honey. We need this thing to be voluminous. With this skirt, I want her to knock down every other single doll on a shelf. That way my niece will ultimately see this doll and think of me. I need attention at all times, isn't it obvious? And when the elastic is sewn on, I will cut the top of the edges. Hi, editing me. There's a whole other part of this video that's missing. I don't know what happened to it. All I need is a new phone. Okay, bye. It's also at this point that she gets tired of the Toy Story music, so sorry. It sounded like Rugrats. But anyway, so I fixed the top of that box. Yeah, whatever. That was like part of the video that's missing. But I also am going to fix this elastic in her sleeves. Check it out. We're going to take a seam ripper to that stuff. And yeah, there she is currently waiting right now. Oh, look, watch us. I'm just going to fit the elastic with the needle through the grooves right there and then sew it right back up, and then it should be good to go. Here we have a fixed top, a clean doll, but still with curlers, so we're going to take those out. Here's her hair without me brushing it out. It looks very Dolly Parton-esque. And here it is all brushed out, still looking very Dolly Parton-esque, but it's ready to be placed back into the box, which I restored. At the back, you can see all the little hooks where she should be entered into. You can also see the staining that was left upon the box from her. Here's the back of the box. And there's the front. Oh, she's gonna love it. If she doesn't squeal, I will be dead inside, but that's okay. I'll squeal for her. It's such an exciting gift. She's gonna love it.
Ready? Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
This video is dedicated to my niece, which I love so much.